Hello friends, myself Sachin Kumar. In this video, we are going to discuss about Dijkstra algorithm. This algorithm is basically used for shortest path problem. Basically, this algorithm is used for single source shortest path problem. I mean, source is single, destination may be multiple. If we talk about the working, then it works on for directed graph as well as the undirected graph. And further, all edges should have non-negative bits. I mean, no negative edge is allowed. If we have negative edges, then this algorithm is failed. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel. Also like, share and comment the video. If we talk about the steps of Dijkstra algorithm, then we have here following steps. Step number 1. Initialize the bit of every edge. Whatever the bit is given, we have to mark. After it, initialize infinity distance from source to all nodes. Because initially, source does not know the distance to all remaining nodes. We have here only one option. This option is infinity. Now, next step is fix first node and calculate distance to adjacent node. Pick next node with minimal distance. After it, repeat adjacent node with minimal distance calculation. And finally, our result is shortest path. If we talk about this example, here graph is given and various vertices are given. Say we have taken vertex A. Vertex A is here our source and we have to find out path from A to B, A to D, A to E, A to G, A to F and A to C. Because this problem is based on single source. Destination may be multiple. Initially, we may take any vertex. We are taking vertex A. A to A distance is 0. Therefore, we have marked 0 on A. But A to B initially distance is on A does not know the distance from A to B initially. Therefore, we have marked infinity. Similarly here, A does not know the distance to C. We have marked infinity. I mean, all the remaining values we have marked infinity while A marked 0 only. After taking the vertex A, adjacent of A are B and D, we have to explore all the adjacent of A. These are here B and D. Distance from A to D, A to B is 2. Therefore, we have marked 2 on B. Distance from A to D is 1. We have marked 1 on D. Now here, value of D is 1, value of V is 2, and all remaining entries are here infinity. Whatever is the minimum we have to take. Now we have here two choices. Choice is B and D. Minimum value is B. We have to take because A has been already explored. I mean all the adjacent of A we have already taken. Now say here vertex T distance is 1. This one is here minimum because this distance is 2. We are taking here vertex D and we have to find out all the adjacent of D. Adjacent of D are here E, G, F, C. And say we are talking about distance from D to E. I mean distance from A to E. Distance from A to E is 3 because A to D distance is 1 and D to E distance is 2. If we add these values, then this value is 3. Similarly, A to G distance is 5 because 1 plus 4 equals to 5. A to F distance is 9, 1 plus 8. A to C distance is 3, 1 plus 2, 3. So in this way, at this moment, distance from A to all remaining nodes are given like this. But still this solution is not final solution. We are working on the shortest path. This path is not shortest yet. Now we have to find out the next minimum value because vertex A and vertex D has been explored. All remaining nodes are B, E, G, F and C and minimum value is 2. Therefore, we have to select B. We have selected now B. And if we have selected B, then adjacent of B are E and D. But we cannot take D because D vertex has been already explored. Whatever explored, we cannot take it. So we have only one choice. Adjacent of B is only E. And in this way, distance from A to E is 1 plus 2, 3. Via B distance is 12. Minimum value is 3. Therefore, we are taking here distance from A to E is 3. Now, distance from A to E is also 3. Distance from A to C is also 3. Distance from A to F is 9. Distance from A to Z is 5. Minimum values are here, E and C. We can take any node. For here we have taken here E. We may also take C. Choice is our. For example, we are taking here node E. Now we have to find out all the adjacent of E. Adjacent of E is G only. Now distance is here 3 plus 6, this is 9, and already 1 plus 4, this is 5. Minimum value is 5. We are taking here 5. We are not updating it. Therefore, now next values are here. This is 3, this is 9, this is 5. We have here three choices, C, F and G. Minimum value is C. Minimum value is 3. Now we have to select node C. After selecting the node C, we have to find out the adjacent. Adjacent of C is A, but we cannot take A because A has been already explored. Now A to F, C to F, we can take. And now this is say here 3, 3 plus 5, 8, and it was 1 plus 8, 9. Minimum value is 8. Therefore, we have to update it, and we have updated 8. Now we have here two choices. This one is 8, this one is 5. Minimum value is 5. We have to select G. Now after selecting G, we have to find out all the adjacent of G. Adjacent of G is here, F only. This distance is 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Earlier it was 3 plus 5, 8. Minimum is 6. We have updated it. Now this distance is 6. Now we have only one choice. We have taken vertex F. And now no further, if we have taken here F, all the vertices we have taken. And if we take F, then further F cannot be explored because all the vertices have been visited. In fact, no adjacent of F is available. We cannot compute for F further. Now, if we talk about the final distance, then A to B distance is 2, A to E distance is 3, A to G distance is 5, A to F distance is 6, A to C distance is 3, A to D distance is 1. In this way, we can solve the problem of single source. Source is single, source is A, and we have find out distance of all remaining nodes. Thanking you.